Hello friends and welcome back to a brand new video. So guys, a major shakeup has just happened inside the Trump administration. President Donald Trump has fired the Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, ending her 13-month tenure leading the Department of Homeland Security. But guys, the story doesn't just end there because almost immediately after removing her from the role, Trump announced that she would take on a new position called the Special Envoy for the Shield of the Americans. This is a new Western Hemisphere security initiative aimed at combating the drug cartels and strengthening partnerships across the Americas. The timing of the announcement was also unusual, with Trump posting the decision on Truth Social just moments before the Noem was scheduled to speak at a law enforcement conference in Nashville. And the reports also indicate she learned about the move shortly before going on to the stage. In the same announcement, Trump thanks Christie for her service and said she had served us well while leading the agency responsible for immigration enforcement and national security operations. So, guys, at the same time, Trump nominated Oklahoma Secretary Markwayne Mullin to replace her as DHS Secretary. Mullin, a former MMA fighter who has served in the Senate since 2023, said he was honored by the nomination and is excited about the opportunity. Although he must still go through the Senate confirmation process, and if confirmed, he would become the first Native American to serve as the Secretary of Homeland Security. Norm's tenure at DHS included overseeing large scale immigration enforcement operations, expanded detention facilities, and deportations that removed the thousands of immigrants from the United States. But it was also marked by the growing controversy and legal challenges. Yes, guys, pressure on the department increased this week during the combative congressional hearings, where lawmakers from both the parties questioned Christie about a $220 million advertising campaign promoting DHS, with some members arguing that the campaign represented an improper use of taxpayer money and questioning how the contracts connected to the project were awarded. Here, Republican Senator John Kennedy said he was troubled by the scale of the spending and suggested the ads appear to boost the Christie's personal profile. Additional scrutiny came from earlier incidents involving fatal shootings during the protests in Minnesota earlier this year, after Noam publicly described the victims as domestic terrorists before any official investigation had concluded, which also drew the bipartisan criticism during congressional hearings. So, guys, according to reports from lawmakers and officials, the growing controversies surrounding the department ultimately contributed to Trump's decision to remove her from the cabinet position. And despite being removed as DHS Secretary, Noam will remain in the administration through her new diplomatic security role. And in a statement posted on X, she thanked the president and said she looks forward to working with Secretary of State Marco Rubio and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth to dismantle the drug cartels and strengthen security cooperation across the Western Hemisphere. She also said the region is critical for US security and that the new role will allow her to build on the partnerships and national security experience she developed during her time at Homeland Security. So, guys, her departure from DHS is expected to take effect on March 31st while the administration prepares to formally announce the details of the Shield of America's initiative, making this a significant reshuffle at one of the most powerful agencies in the US government. And as the Senate prepares to consider Mullin's nomination and the administration moves forward with a new security strategy focus on Western Hemisphere. So guys, what do you think on this? Let me know in the comments. We'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.